Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So, today we have a battle against JoeyFontaine, friend and fellow PokeTuber who's made a lot of appearances here on the channel throughout the years. We sort of have a rivalry going with that. So I think this is actually our 5th match here on Sword and Shield. We always have some pretty entertaining games. He always brings some pretty strong stuff to battle, and this time will be no exception, as you can see. So, definitely a pretty stacked roster there. So what do I want to lead with is the question. As you can see, I am using the same team that I've been using the past few games. So, good question. This could definitely go one of a couple of different ways. I think I'm just going to go with the Tentacruel, actually, and I'm going to hope for a certain lead or lack thereof on his side, and hopefully that works out. So there he is, and he led with the Zeraora. So that's exactly what I did not want to see, unfortunately. So that sucks, as I did lead with the Tentacruel. So, yeah, definitely not a great start to the game for me just off leads. Unfortunately, this team doesn't have a lot to deal with electric, so I think I'm not 100% sure what I want to do here. I don't really think I want to stay in. I am max HP, but I might not even be able to take an attack from this thing. So, I think we're going to switch out. We don't know what he's going to be, but I think we're just going to... we're going to switch into the Incineroar. I think that's really the best play we have, unfortunately, so we're just going to do that. And so there it is, and let's see what he wants to do. I do get the Intimidate to lower his attack, so hopefully he's going for a physical attack of sorts. And he is going to Plasma Fist, so at least we get the attack drop on that. So we'll see how much it does. Hopefully less than half, and yeah, it does about a third, so that's not too bad. And then we are going to regain some HP with the leftovers. So he could stay in, he could switch. Yeah, so not 100% sure what he's going to want to do here. I think he might want to get out, though, based on that damage. So we're just going to go U-turn on him. And yeah, he is going to Volt Switch, so that's going to take us to about half, and then he does get the pivot. So the only good thing about this is we're going to get the pivot second, so we'll be able to get a matchup on him, which is good. So we'll see what he wants to bring in here. So he's thinking about this one. And he's going to go for the Moltres, so which is a pretty safe play. So we're going to go ahead and U-turn. Like I said, going to get a little chip on this thing. And then the switch. So what do we want to bring in is the question. And I think we probably just want to go Galvantula. I think we can scare this thing out with the prospect of an electric attack, so we're going to do that. So there's the Galvantula. So he's probably not going to want to stay in on that, so this could be a good opportunity for us to get Sticky Web up, so we're just going to go for that, and hope that he's not going to want to stay in here. And no, he isn't going to want to chance that, so he is going to switch, and he's going to go right into the Chansey, so very annoying special wall, but we do get the Sticky Web, which is good, so we'll get that hazard up on him to lower the speed of all of his incoming Pokemon. So we're just going to Volt Switch out here because we really can't do anything to the Chansey. I'm sure it's Eviolite, so going to hit the Volt Switch, and going to do a little bit of chip there and get the switch. So the question is, what do we want to come in with on this thing? And we really have a couple of... we really only have 2 options, I think. Not sure which of the 2 we want to do. I think we want to go for the Incineroar. Actually, that thing's pretty worn down, so we're just going to go Incineroar here. And we are going to get the Intimidate on this thing. Doesn't matter, but we do get it. And we'll see what he wants to do here. He's going to Stealth Rock. Okay, so he gets the entry hazard up, so that's not great. So we have to deal with the Stealth Rock now. He has to deal with the Sticky Web. So we do get some HP back from the leftovers, which is good. I don't think he's going to want to stay in on this because he does have some pretty solid switch options here. But we do kind of want to get some HP back if we're going to have to deal with the Stealth Rock. So I think we're just going to Drain Punch here and see what he does. And he is going to stay in, so he's going to take a Drain Punch from us. That's going to take him down actually by not a whole lot. That'll take him to about a little above half, but we are going to get a lot of HP back from that, which is good. He's going to Seismic Toss in return, so that is going to bring us down by 50 HP. So we are getting a little bit ahead on that front, which is good. We get the leftovers as well. So I guess the only question is, how long is he going to want to play this game for? He can tank hits, and so can I at this rate. He might want to get out now since he saw the Drain Punch. This is actually going to be a tough call. I think he's probably going to want to get out, so we're going to go U-turn, actually. So, yep, he is going to go out, so that's good. So he's going to go into Moltres once again, so that's fine. We are going to U-turn out, so we're going to get a little more chip on this thing, and then, of course, the pivot. So I think the rocks are up at this point, so we don't want to. We do have ways to get rid of that, so we don't want to break our sash. So I think we want to actually come in with the Tentacruel here at this point, so that's what we're going to do. So going to come in with Squidward and going to take those rocks, and then we are going to get some HP back from the Black Sludge. So he definitely could defog here. It would get rid of all of the hazards on both sides, but he could also switch, not wanting to take a water attack. So I think we're actually going to... This is a little bit of a tough one, actually. I think we're just going to Sludge Wave, play it safe here no matter what he does. And he's going to stay in. That's a little surprising. And we do outspeed him, which is good. So we're going to get a Sludge Wave to knock this thing to about half. He's going to defog. So that's going to get rid of all the hazards on the board, our webs and his rocks. So that's actually not bad for us. And then we do get Black Sludge Recovery as well. So that's pretty good. So a Scald from this range would definitely take him out. So I can't imagine he'd want to stay in on that. So he's probably going to want to get out now for sure. So I think we're actually going to take the opportunity to go Toxic Spikes on him. So, and yep, indeed, he is going to switch out, and he is going to come back in with the Chansey, so that's kind of as predicted. So we are going to get the Toxic Spikes up now, which is good. So one layer on him, so that's nice, and then we get the rest of our HP back, all one of it with the Sludge. Definitely going to want to switch out at this point now, and I think we're going to go right back into the Incineroar because he's probably going to want to go Rocks again. So we're going to go back into the Incineroar, and we're going to get that Intimidate once again to lower his attack. So we'll see what he's going to do, and nope, he's going to Soft Boiled. Okay, so he's going to want to get that HP back, which he does. So that is going to bring him all the way back up to full, unfortunately. We're going to get HP back from the leftovers, which is nice. So what do we want to do now is the question. Since we did reveal the Drain Punch, I can't imagine he's going to want to stay in here. So we could U-turn again. He's probably going to come back in with that Moltres, but I think we're going to change it up a little. We might change it up a little bit this time, and we're going to go Darkness Lariat, actually. So, and no, he's going to stay in, so we're going to get a Darkness Lariat on this thing. We'll see how much it does, and it only does about a quarter, so that's not good. He's going to get the rocks up, which sucks, so we have those to contend with again. So we could have got a Drain Punch on him, but kind of is what it is. So going to get more HP with the leftovers. I can't imagine he's going to want to stay in here, so I think we just go Darkness Lariat again. So yeah, we're going to do that. And no, he's going to stay in. That's a little surprising. So he's going to stay in for another Darkness Lariat. So that's going to knock him down to about a quarter with a critical hit. He is going to Seismic Toss. Okay, so he's going to go for that Seismic Toss chip, which will knock us down to about half, and then we get the HP back from the leftovers. So I think he's definitely within Drain Punch range now, so I think he's definitely not going to want to stay in this time. So he's going to want to switch out. He doesn't really have... although I think the unfortunate thing is we kind of do have to go Drain Punch because I don't think or Flare Blitz because I don't think a Lariat kills from that HP. So this is kind of a tough one. This is a tough call, actually. I think we got a Flare Blitz. Well, we could U-turn. This is a tough call. I don't think he's going to want to stay in here. So I think we just Lariat again because I don't think he's going to want to stay in. And no, he's going to stay in. Okay, so that's an awfully risky move on his side. So can he survive the Lariat? And no, he cannot survive the third Lariat. So that's going to take out the Chansey. That's a huge problem out of the way. So that is going to knock him down to 5 Pokemon. So that is pretty great for us. So we will see what he wants to do here now. So he is definitely thinking about this one. So the hazards are still up. He's got the rocks up on us, and we have the toxic spikes up on him. So unless he wants to get poisoned, he'll have to be careful what he wants to bring in here. So I'm feeling it might be one of 2 Mons, but we'll see. No, it's the Rillaboom. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So he's going to take the poison on the Rillaboom. And then he's going to get the Grassy Surge to set that terrain up. So that's kind of interesting. So I think the Rillaboom does outspeed us here, which kind of sucks. So he definitely could be packing a number of different things here to take us out. But I don't think we really have a safe switch into this. So you know what? This is a little unfortunate. I think we're just going to Flare Blitz and maybe hope that he predicts here. Or maybe we U-turn. I don't know. You know what? Not sure. You know what? I think we're just going to U-turn here and hope he predicts. And he's going to High Horsepower. Okay, that sucks. That's probably going to take us out, and indeed it does. So that does kind of suck. So that's going to knock us down to 5, and then he's going to take the poison damage there. So that is kind of unfortunate, but we do get a clean switch now, which is definitely what we need. And I think we need to come in here at this point. I think we got to come in with the Galarian Articuno, so we're going to do that. So there's numero uno, and we do take the rocks, which sucks. So he does have some switch options here. I don't think he's going to want to stay in. He's probably going to want the Melmetal, but I think either way we just have to Freezing Glare probably. Well, you know what, we could we're just going to Air Slash in case he wants to stay in for a Grassy Glide or something. That wouldn't take us out. No, he's not going to want to stay in, so we'll see what he wants to come in with. And it's going to be the Melmetal, so I guess Freezing Glare would have been better, but it is what it is. We're going to get an Air Slash on this thing. Max special attack, not going to do too much. We're going to take that Life Orb damage, and then he's going to regain some HP from the grassy terrain. So we don't think we want to stay in here, but we don't really have great switch options for the Melmetal, which kind of sucks. We do have... Yeah, we really don't have a lot for the Melmetal, so I think the best thing we have probably at this point, which sucks, might be Tauros to intimidate this thing. So that might be... Yeah, so we're going to go Tauros and get an Intimidate on this thing and hope that we can maybe survive an attack from it. This thing is very powerful, though, so... we do take the rocks and then get the Intimidate to cut this thing's attack. So he is going to double Iron Bash. Okay, so that's probably going to take us out. So there's one. Oh, it's going to be close, actually. And we do survive the second one, so that's good. We're both going to get some HP back here with the grassy terrain. So I think at this point we just kind of have to stay in here and try to hit him as hard as we can with a Choice Band Earthquake. So we're going to do that. We're going to go for that. And we are max attack Choice Band, but this thing is really bulky, so that's really not going to do too much, unfortunately. He's going to double Iron Bash again. And yeah, that's going to take us out this time around, so that sucks. So that is going to bring us down to 4. So he does get more grassy terrain HP back, which sucks. Yeah, this thing's definitely a problem. So, what do we want to bring in on this thing is really the question. We really don't have a ton of great stuff. I think the best thing we probably have... well, no, this thing doesn't have a lot of special defense, so maybe we can come in with the Tentacruel. Maybe that's the way to go. Or maybe the Galarian Articuno even, I don't know. Yeah, I think the Tentacruel is probably the best play right now, so we're going to do that. But yeah, this thing is really a problem. So he's going to come in with that. We're going to take the rocks. So he may or may not want to stay in, but I don't really think we have a choice but to just Scald. We have to play this game. So he's going to stay in. We're going to Scald. And it is going to take him to about half. That sucks. Where he's going to high horsepower, though. And we are going to live that, which is good. But we can't take another one, so that sucks. So this thing is definitely putting us in a world of trouble here. So, yeah, what do we want to really do to this thing is the question. That's it for the grassy terrain, at least, so that's something. I think we just have to Scald again, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of great options here, so we're just going to Scald again and see what he wants to do. So yeah, this thing's a problem. No, this time he's going to switch. Might be coming in with the Rillaboom. Nope, the Dragapult this time. Okay, so he's going to come in with the Dragapult. And he is going to take the poison, though, so that's good. And then we'll see. We're going to Scald this thing. Probably not going to do a ton since it is resisted. So yeah, and then we're going to regain some HP with the Black Sludge. I don't think we can. We definitely can't take an attack from this thing, I don't think. He takes the poison damage, so we definitely don't have a lot of great, or really any great switch options at this point. So I think we have to just stay in an Ice Beam here, so that's what we're going to do. And then he's not going to over-predict, unfortunately. He's going to Shadow Ball, and it'll probably take us out. Yeah, indeed it will, so that sucks. That's going to knock us to 3. So yeah, he's going to take some poison damage, which is at least good. And then I think we really have to come in with the Surfetch'd at this point. So things definitely not looking super great for us right now. We're going to come in with the Surfetch'd and take the Stealth Rock damage, no big deal. I think we just knock off here. I think that's the play, regardless of what he wants to do. So we're just going to do that. And we'll see what he wants to do. He's going to go for the switch, though, okay. And he's going to come in with the Moltres. So that's basically a fodder switch in, I think. So we're going to get the knockoff. We are max attack. Is it enough? And is not enough, actually. And we get Flame Body burned. Wow. That sucks. So, yeah, that really sucks. So we get Flame Bodied in addition to not taking this thing out. So, yeah, that sucks. Yeah. So not super sure what we want to do here now. I think we might... Yeah, this sucks. I think we might have to try and switch, but I really don't know. Yeah, that's just a really bad... We're in a really bad spot thanks to that. So... You know what? We might as well. I mean, I don't even know if a knockoff could take him out from that range, honestly, after the burn. So, yeah, definitely not good. I guess we just stay in close combat. He's gonna go Flamethrower, so we should live that. And just barely we live that. We close combat, and that should take him out, and that at least takes him out, which is good. So that'll knock him to 4, cut our defenses. So, yeah, not good, though. We are going to get some HP back there from the leftovers and then take more burn damage. So, yeah, definitely not in a great position at this point. So we will see what he wants to do. He's going to come back in with the Dragapult. So, we could try to play games and switch, but I mean, I guess there's not really a point. So we're just going to stay in, I guess, and well, I mean, I guess we could try to, but I mean, we don't really have anything, and then unfortunately the rocks are still up. So, I guess we just stay in and knock off. I guess that's what we do. We're not going to survive an attack. He's going to Shadow Ball for sure, and yeah, that'll take us out from that range definitely. So that'll knock us down to 2. And he is going to take some poison damage at least, so that'll take him down a little farther. We have to come in with either... I guess the only really choice, because Articuno definitely can't survive an attack from this thing, so we have to come in with Galvantula and hope that that can survive an attack, although I kind of doubt it. So we take the rocks, and then this thing will probably outspeed us as well, but... I guess we just have to see... I guess we just have to Thunder here. Yeah, I guess we just have to Thunder here, so that's what we're going to do. And he is going to Shadow Ball. I don't know if we'll survive or not, and we do not survive, so that sucks. So yeah, that's pretty much it, unfortunately. He's going to take that poison damage... And that will just leave us with the Articuno. So yeah, this thing will not, from this HP, be able to survive an attack. So that is unfortunate. So we're just going to click Recover with seconds left in the battle. He's just going to go for a Shadow Ball. And that will definitely take us out from that range. So that is game. So we're going to lose that one 4-0 to JoeyFontaine. We're definitely a little outmatched on paper on this one, as well. A little bit of luck against us there, but it is what it is. Still a pretty good match nonetheless. So that's it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.